It's disgusting the way they splash this stuff all over the newspapers. What is journalism coming to? You're laying on top of the Queen with her legs wrapped around you, and they call that news. They can't kick you off the force, Frank. It's just not fair.
I know, Ed. Life isn't always fair. Just think the next time I shoot someone, I could be arrested.
It's true. Frank Drebin, next time you shoot somebody, you can be arrested. Frank Drebin, man. He was amazing. There's like no comedians anymore, is there? If I was like to say, name a current... I mean like an actor comedian. There's a lot of really good comedians right now, but they all fucking suck as actors. Like, then again, was Neil Blomkamp? What the fuck was it? Neil Stevenson? The dead guy. You know, that dead guy. That was Frank Drebin. Oy vey. Talk about disrespectful. There's not many funny actors anymore. If I was to say, point me to a funny movie, you wouldn't really be able to do it. You couldn't really do it. What are you gonna say? What's Kevin Hart? Is he funny? Is Kevin Hart funny? Tim Heidecker? Yeah. But he doesn't make like he's never made a funny movie. Tim Heidecker he's got good shorts. He's got good underwear. But cheers to everybody. Nick the Rat Radio. It's episode 242, 424, 425. 425. Let's go with that one. It is Wednesday, February 21st, 2024. I just opened a can of Budweiser. I don't know if it's American or German or fucking, I don't know where it's from anymore. Bert Kreischer. A lot of people don't like him anymore. I was not really a big fan of Bert. Like, he looks like, he seems like a good dude. But I don't think I ever really, you want a shotgun this year, tongue yerker? Yeah, Bert just always looks like he's like drunk and has to take a shit. I don't know if that's a really good thing to say about being funny or something. There's a lot of really funny comedians out there right now. Like right now, I think in terms of like audio, yeah, like well, Bill Burr is funny, but he's not a good actor. He's a really fucking There's no good comedic actors currently. I can't think of like a funny dude. I did see this movie called Dinner in America, which I thought was pretty funny. But the actor in it, he's not like a comedian guy. What is that? What is even his name? I always forget his name. Dinner in America. That's a great movie. If you're ever around, you should. Kyle Gallner. He's in a lot of fucking things. He's not really a comedian or known to be funny, but he was funny in that movie because it was a good movie. It was. If you have, I guess it's on Hulu. Stanhope just did a movie. That can't be good. Like Doug Stanhope. I used to love him when he was drunk. No, he's always drunk. I don't know. He had a couple of really good stand-ups where he was really angry, and then after that, when he started doing that show where he sits on a couch or some shit. I don't know, TED TV show. I'm not talking about TV. I'm not talking about television shows. I'm talking mainly about like movies, like Frank Drebin. Now I got to get his name because I'm very disrespectful for not remembering. Leslie Nielsen. I knew that. I was just joking when I said I had to look it up. I knew who Leslie Nielsen was. Great, like if you know you're gonna go see a Leslie Nielsen movie, you know you're gonna laugh, even if it's like Dracula Dead in Love in it. It's going to be good. What do you have now? Like Paul Blart. You got fucking Adam Sandler. You're going to go see the movie and be like, this is not fun. Rainn Wilson, it's okay. Rainn Wilson, I think he just upsets me. There's something about Rainn Wilson that just makes me really angry. Maybe I'm just jealous of people. Maybe I just have jealousy issues, but I don't think Rainn Wilson's very funny. He was great in that Paper TV show. I didn't like that show because I can't watch TV where the cameraman, I think the cameraman has Tourette's or some shit. The camera's fucking shaking and shit, but can't stand that. Whoever started that in television needs to be taken out back and shaken. They need to go back in time, find him as a baby, shake him, so he stops that and he doesn't make that happen. Bob Odenkirk is good, but like, what's a funny movie he's been in? He hasn't been in a funny movie. He's in a movie where he beats people up. That's not really funny. I don't go, the new Bob Odenkirk came out. I gotta go check it out for some laughs. Shit's not. I'm just gonna do a quick search here for new comedy movies. Let's see what we got here. We got Anyone But You, Mean Girls, Family Plan. Is this Dream Scenario with Nicolas Cage? Nicolas Cage is in a I want to see that. I didn't know it was a comedy. I thought it was like some horror shit. Yeah, none of these. You got Kung Fu Panda. These are all just best comedies of 2023. I haven't heard of any of these. Beau is Afraid is a comedy. Beau is Afraid, that was, I guess I laughed at parts, but it was more of like an uncomfortable laugh. It wasn't even a fucking... Well, yeah, Nicolas Cage. Okay, I guess Nicolas Cage is up there. But he's not... Yeah, hey. I guess I gotta give it to Nick Cage. Nick Cage is the comedic actor of the day. Like, No Hard Feelings, haven't heard of it. You Hurt My Feelings, never heard of it. Joyride, Dumb Money, Dream Scenario, Flora and Son, Bottom, Beau is Afraid. This is all from 2023. I don't know any of these except for Beau is Afraid, and that was, I didn't really think of it as a comedy. It was just, is there more here? Beau is Afraid was number 8. May, December, that can't be funny. Asteroid City, that's American Fiction, I doubt it. Are You There, God? Me, Margaret, I doubt it. The Holdovers, probably not. And Barbie, but that was... Oh, Poor Things was number 1. Poor Things is the number 1 comedy of 2023, according to Collider.com. Well, I don't know. I like Poor Things. I thought Poor Things was a good movie. I enjoyed Poor Things. If you want 2 movie recommendations from me, it would be see Poor Things and Dinner in America. After that, you can just gouge your eyes out and sit on them. Wait like probably 10 years till something else comes out. Yeah, comedy does not exist. Well, also, I forgot. There's, what is it, Lady Ballers? I'm not going to even bother to watch that. Might be funny. I really could care less. I'm not saying that wokeness killed comedy. I'm just saying that these motherfuckers out there aren't funny. They're just not. It's not good. Except Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage, he gets the pass. All right, there you go, Nick Cage. A big endorsement from Nick the Rat, and damn, I wish he was my lover. By Steadsies. We'll be right back.
Changed one bit. You better stop.
I'll never like Taylor Swift more than Darren O was. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. I'm not wearing pants. Fuck it. You know, that's my knee. If you want to see my knees, go to twitch.tv/NickTheRat or watch the YouTube video later on in the show. I don't care. Fuck pants, man. I'm wearing underwear, okay? Look. We're going to open up the phone lines because, you know, that's what we're doing tonight. We're going to have open lines tonight. We're going to continue. I still have a lot of questions from last week. There was we were doing the Love Lines episode where I would answer questions about love. And if you have any romantical questions or concerns, you give me a call and I'll talk to you about it and I'll help you get through it. We do have, let me just, the phone lines are open, 917-719-5923. I have a question over here somebody sent in. If someone has been sober of sex for over 5 years, how do you recommend they jump back in the wet party? Sexually sober for 5 years. That's a tough one. Let's take a real phone call, and maybe actually the person on the phone could help me out here. Hello, caller. It's a tight cork you got there, buddy.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Was that a cork? Were you popping the cherry?
No, I was having a little bit of an issue.
With what?
Just normal everyday things that happen.
You having everyday normal issues? I suggest seltzer usually for that.
Yeah, usually that'll take it out. Get it out, rub it out, whatever.
Caller, I'm a expert at love, etc., etc., but I'm having a little tough time with this question. Do you think you could help me answer it?
I could take a crack at it.
All right. So I had somebody asking me. They've been sexually sober for 5 years. How do they get back into the wet party? Sexually sober. That means I guess they haven't had sex in 5 years. Does that include masturbation? I don't know. Let's say that doesn't include masturbation. Because that's not sex.
Get back in? I mean, are they happy just masturbating?
I guess not, because it looks like they want to get back into the wet party. How do you recommend? Well, I guess if you're short on time, just buy a hooker. Yellow Pages.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, well, I guess it depends what they want to accomplish.
I don't know. They didn't really write down what they wanted to accomplish. I guess having sex is what they wanted to accomplish. Yeah, so.
Well, there's many forms of that, so that's where depends on how much of a freak they are.
Well, if they want like real advice on how to meet somebody, I would say
church. No, probably not.
Probably not church. If you have friends, hang out with your friends' friends.
A laundromat, maybe, perhaps.
Laundromat, that's a creepy place to pick somebody up.
Maybe a late night diner.
That might work. If you don't have friends to go to like a party or something, I would say the best way is like to join a cult.
Cult. That's a good. I mean, there's other people there.
Other people, like-minded, communal events.
You might want to be openness to little funkiness, because cults tend to be funky.
That's true. Servo, well, the Fediverse, shitpost on the Fediverse. Servo has a great idea here. I think I know like 20 people that got married shitposting on the Fediverse.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds totally inaccurate.
Probably, but but I'm going to stick to it because I never lie.
For the most part, though, but I believe you. I totally believe you.
A border hopping party into the USA? What is that? So I shouldn't be reading the chat.
Probably, you're probably gonna find some single baby mama.
If you live in New York or Chicago or any of those places, you could house a migrant. There you go.
Oh, they just suggested that in my state.
Yeah. How's a
Take
migrant?
one
You
in.
might find the love of your life or a sexual
That's what
partner.
they should label that, like, take one for the team.
Yeah.
You know. And plus, they could do ads where it's like, hey, maybe you're getting your neighbor laid. You know, that's the bonus of it all. You're getting your neighbor laid.
If I have a friend that, what's it called when you leave the United States? Like expatriate,
Expat.
expat. If I have an
Yeah.
expat friend and they sneak back into the country, can they get one of these $10,000 gift cards?
I don't know. I guess maybe that would be a matter of whether you renounced your citizenship originally. Because if you renounced it, then you're trying to reclaim it. You would be an illegal trying to enter the country. So would you? I think you would qualify for a free $10,000 gift card. What is it on a Visa, or I mean, is it?
I don't think it's Discover Card anymore. Discover's
Well,
got bought out by
yeah,
Citibank or Capital One.
Yeah,
Capital
but
One.
Capital One, but supposedly Capital One said they're going to still be pushing it as Discovery.
Then why they even fucking buy it?
Where,
I guess there's something there.
What do you mean? Like,
Email addresses.
Consolidation.
Yeah. The world's all fucked up, man. It's unraveling. It's just falling apart in front of our faces. Maybe the bowling alley. Go to the bowling alley. Get some.
Bowling alley that's an interesting place to go because a bowling alley is still real.
Yeah. It is real.
Very much in its essence. Maybe the prices have went up, but it's very much the same business it probably was 50 years ago, at least.
And if
a little
you see,
bit of technology upgrades, like scorekeeping and stuff like that, but for the most part,
this is a male type of perk. But if you're at the bowling alley and you see a girl there, you know she knows how to handle the balls.
that's true. She's worked her hands in and around and inside of balls many a times.
Barcade. I guess they know how to work the stick there. Well, anyway, caller, how are you doing tonight?
Do they allow bowling in New York City?
Do they allow bowling in New York City?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. You're throwing a black ball at white pins. Maybe that's...
Yeah, they originated bowling in New York City. No, it's there's bowling here.
Yeah.
I went bowling. I like to bowl. I get really fucking just trashed. I buy like the jug of beer.
Do you have your own ball?
Got two of them. No, I got my own fucking ball, and I go bowling like once a year, maybe. It's fun to bowl. You know, you get to hurl a heavy object. Momentum, physics. It's like math.
Do you ever do
and alcohol?
You ever do good at it, or
I'm okay. I'm okay at bowling.
okay?
I think I broke 60 once. I broke 100 once, I think, and that was like my best. I did like 110, I think. What's the highest?
That's where
score
I
you
say
get?
like Be good to what's that?
What's the highest score you get in bowling?
300.
Oh, yeah. I think I did. I did like 110. I'm not the
Okay. So I say, even if you do it once a year, if you get a cheap bowling ball that's just drilled to your fingers,
You have to
be a lot more
store it. You have to
enjoyment,
carry
'cause
it
you
to
can
the bowling alley, and then when I get out of the bowling alley, I'm fucking hammered. Yeah, I don't think I should be walking around the street with a weapon like that.
a ball. You mean?
You know how tempted I'd be to stand on top of like if I saw a Hummer, if I saw a Hummer in the middle of the street like parked, and I had a bowling ball and I was drunk, I'm probably gonna get on top of that Hummer and just.
Why wouldn't you go up and get a Hummer?
I
From
should
the
get a Hummer actually. That's probably a good idea. Get drunk and drive a Hummer. Go to the bowling
What
alley.
those Hummers are for?
I would never drive a. I can't imagine myself in a. Would you drive a Hummer? Would you, if somebody gave you a Hummer, would you take it, or would you take the money?
Like the big one?
Yeah, the
big
huge,
one?
like, fucking like military.
Well, it depends. The military one's kind of cool, just because it's like a massive monstrosity. And then GM made one that's the H2, as they call it, and it's kind of like a stout, roadworthy version that I think is built on a Suburban chassis. If you know what a Suburban is, or a Yukon.
Like a
You know
soccer
what
mom,
a
right?
Yukon is? What's that?
Like a soccer mom
Yeah, but I think it was a Suburban
car.
chassis
It's
that
like
it was built on. But that one's kind of like stout and aggressive. It's very cocky, more cocky than the one that's wider that is the military version.
Huh.
Because the military version has quite a wide stance just to be able to try and maneuver terrain, which I don't think, like a lot of the vehicles that they use now, I don't think they really use the Hummer too much anymore. The original version that
Well, it's not electric,
Arnold
right?
Schwarzenegger.
Aren't they going
I
all
just have
electric
to
in the
be
military?
the electrification of our military.
Yeah.
There is an electric Hummer. There is an electric Hummer out there now. There is. It does a crab walk because they have the commercial with what's his face, LeBron James.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, and it does a crab walk where all like four wheels turn
Really?
in the same direction, and it does. Yeah, you know.
For people that don't know how to park.
Yeah, but the vehicle price is like $120,000.
Fuck that.
It's all EV.
Cole, you sound like a car person. You sound like a transformer. What's your favorite car? Well, if you could get a car right now, any car in the world. Would it be an Aston Martin?
I don't know. It depends on where you want to drive at. If you want something that's gonna like
not
take
like
on all the roads, you're gonna want something a little more stout. But
I'm not saying you're gonna get like a mansion and acres of land. I'm just saying you in your house, you're gonna get a car in your right behind your house.
Something like in crazy, like if I'm a race car, it'd be like a Bugatti.
Okay. No, I'm just talking about like an everyday. Every day I'm going to the grocery store, pick up some smokes and porn.
Like that, like a BMW M5. BMW M5 is a little badass machine.
Huh.
But they're expensive.
I don't care if they're expensive. This is fucking fantasy world. Let's see this. BMW M5. Let me look this up. This looks like a car. This is why I'm not a car person. All cars just look like fucking cars to me.
It does. No, it is a car. It's just what's under the hood and the handling of it.
Huh.
I mean, if you wanted to get like something that's like impractical, like a rear engine Corvette's pretty badass now. The Vipers used to be pretty bad as a rear wheel drive car of just like American bravado because they had so much horsepower and a rear wheel drive car, and they didn't have like it was almost like they refused to put traction control into the car for the longest time. I think because they were worried about because it's got like a V12
Yeah.
engine in it. They were worried about it blowing up the transmission. But yeah, it's just like a crazy, like insane. I mean, some of those cars when they're like a Bugatti or the high priced Lambos or Ferraris and shit like that,
The
they're
Saudi prince cars.
they're not as fun to drive. I think they've said so. They just don't get like crazy loose in the back end.
Huh. I love it when they're crazy loose in the back end.
They're like racing machines, but they're just not the sideways machine that some people like to drive when you get on it.
What do you think about the 1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royal? That would be my choice.
What year?
1973 Oldsmobile Delta 88 Royal.
My mom had a 86, I think, or 84. 84.
Huh.
Delta 88. 4-door.
That's my choice. I just want something that
It was
looks
like a chase. Well, yeah, the back seat was like a chase lounge on wheels, or a maybe like a sofa on wheels.
how much sex you could have
It
back
had like
there.
a velour cloth interior, which was a change from the norm of the plastic naga hide, I guess, interior that a lot of the car manufacturers had throughout the late 70s and early 90s.
I'm starting
It
to
was
think
just
this is why there's a
uncomfortable,
decline. There's a decline of population growth in America because they made all these cars really hard to fuck in. All these cars got like
they
these
make them
crazy
smaller?
like interior, like the cup holders in between for your big gulp and shit.
That's
These
where like a kid was better off with like a Vista Cruiser, a big huge station wagon that moms would have back in the day, than a smaller vehicle. I guess well, I mean, enough women have driven like minivans over the years. You got a lot of room there.
But even like these new minivans, they still have like all these bumps. Like the seats back in like the 70s and the 80s, the back seat was just like a flat plank. There was like
Like you talking like the shaggin' wagon days?
I'm talking about before the cars today.
The old shaggin' wagon.
All of these cars, they build it for like they try to keep you nice and safe and individualized and packaged and singular in your own seat all by yourself. And that's not good for the fucking
bench. No bench seating is what you're saying.
Yes. Bring back the bench. Let's get the population increasing.
Benches make babies.
Bench. I was a bench baby.
Bench babies of the world unite.
Yeah. And all these cars you get now, they're all leases. Nobody owns cars anymore. So you don't really want to fuck in a lease.
Yeah, I'm guilty.
Blow your load on the roof of that shit, and then you have to like pay some guy because he's like, oh, there's jizz all over your car. And it's like, fuck you, man. Let's give me another one.
You think that'd be a selling point?
I get, well, for me, maybe. They're like, oh, it's Nick the Rat jizz.
Dude, I got jizzy.
Yeah.
You're gonna really want this model. It's got a lot of jizz on it. I'm just saying.
Are all leases, when you lease a car, are they used or are they new? Are they like?
Combination. I mean, there's multiple options you have there, depending. There's like pet cars, they call them, that a dealership drove. So it's got miles on it. And they'll lease it to you for a lower price. some are employee models that have miles on them from an employee that drove them at the manufacturer, and then it gets turned over to a dealership for leasing.
I don't know anything. So when I leased a car like once in my life, and it felt like I walked into like a new car dealership, and all the cars were brand new. But I know after like 3 or 4 years, cars don't look brand new anymore. So I'm just surprised that.
Yeah, but I mean, was it a brand? It was a brand new car that you leased,
I
right?
think so. It was like a Honda Civic 2-door.
Yeah, no, I mean, they do that with that too.
And
The only reason I
seemed new.
do stuff like that is because I've got relatives that I get a hefty discount through.
Nice.
It's about the only reason to do stuff like that, just because it's more economically feasible. Technically, used to be, not so much now. But still, it's cheaper than the other option at the present time. So,
It's what we gotta do. We gotta come out with a make your own car type of bullshit. Like you look at a car and you know they're expensive, but what are they really? It's just like an engine, some fucking rubber and metal. It's not like like how much does an engine cost? Like if I just bought a fucking engine block or whatever, is that gonna run me like $50,000? I don't think so.
no, I mean, depending on what you're doing.
Just give me something I go 60 miles per hour on a highway. That's
I mean, like a smaller engine like that, if like 4-cylinder engine is not really that expensive to make.
$5,000 to $10,000.
I will say, shit like unsafe at any speed, if you know what I'm talking about, kind of like push the price of cars a little bit. As far as opening it up to a regulatory body that is open to corruption. But I mean, you really don't. I guess I don't know. Do you want to make death traps? Is making death traps okay, or?
Well, okay. Well, an engine cost cheapest one is like $5,000. I think that would be the most expensive part of the car. Would be the engine. Now cars are like the cheapest car I could find is about $20,000.
Yeah, but no, you're looking it up online. You can do a 4-cylinder engine for a lot cheaper than that. I'm telling you that right now. You can do like a decent 8-cylinder engine for $5,000. You got like a really powerful 8-cylinder for that much. But yeah, I think you could do. I mean, technically, you could build your own device that would be as good as something else. I mean, starting with some other structure that's already been built is probably the best way to build something on your own, and then put your own engine into it.
Reading this article, it's the days of the sub $10,000 new car is long behind us, and the days of the sub $20,000 new car may not be far behind.
What article is that?
This is from cars.com.
What year?
From 2023.
Really?
October 2nd, 2023.
Well, I will say there's like electric cars you can get online from like China.
Oh yeah, you could. Like you buy it on Amazon,
like
right?
1,200. It's like $1,200 or something like that.
I have seen that. That's true. All right, maybe,
I watch a channel on YouTube, not to plug them, but they like modify a lot of stuff and make like crazy crap, and they're welding up stuff all the time. And they bought like a little car off of there to try it out, and they've even had like issues with electric and just what it is. But I mean, I don't think they expected a lot for $1,200.
That's true. No, it's yeah,
It's probably
1200.
delivered. I will say it's probably delivered more than $1,200 for them for content because they probably are still get a lot of like YouTube bucks or whatever.
If they got like in the millions of views, otherwise they're not making much.
Yeah. You know, it's called Grind Hard Plumbing. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Grind hard plumbing
Yeah, it's very bizarre that it's named that, but
sounds like a porno channel. Let's see, Grind Hard Plumbing Co. Whoa! Wow! Okay.
yeah, they're all over the place. They've been around for a while. Their
Oh, I like that
videos are
motorcycle
like-
with the monster truck wheels. What the fuck is that?
yeah.
That is wild.
So they just make like weld up crazy crap, drive it around,
Like alchemists.
and I think they're out in like Idaho or something like that, out in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah. You can't really do any of this in New York City.
no, I kind of relate with this though because I want to be out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm not near where I'm in the middle of New York, but I'm not near where I'm.
You're not in the middle of nowhere.
Nowhere.
Holy
Either,
shit. They did a
which
monster
I'd
truck Mini
like to
Cooper.
be. Yeah. Oh no, they've got a ton of vehicles that they made over the years that are just insane.
That's fucking awesome.
Just
What do
all-
they do with
like
them
their
after
kid-
they're
their
done,
kid-
though? Like, because you're not going to drive a monster truck Mini Cooper after you made a YouTube video. You're just like, they just sell it?
They started by like changing like the little like power wheels to like little kid toys, cars,
Really?
into like things that had like 150 horsepower that would pull wheelies and shit.
Wow.
So that's kind of what got me into them.
There's so much stuff.
Yeah.
I've never heard of
There's
this.
been a little like jet boat. They got this little like crazy jet boat that they made that's like tiny as hell, but it's got like 200 horsepower or something like that. It's insane.
Hold on to your nuts. Oh man.
And that's what I like about their channel is shit like that like makes me laugh when they drive it crazy insane speeds. So
They have
and it's
this.
dangerous.
This
They've
is-
gotten hurt on the show before.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, yeah. He's trying to fucking
Yeah.
drive a.
Couple of them. I'm sure they gotten hurt worse than is what's been televised on that show, but they've gotten hurt on the show a couple of different times here and there.
Barbie Jeep rips Moab trails. He's driving a Barbie Jeep.
Yeah,
up like,
the Barbie Jeep has like some sort of street bike engine. like a
It's so
like a 1100 cc street bike engine.
this should be illegal. So, what are you drinking tonight? I heard you. Are you popping a bottle, or is that like vinegar? What are you doing over there?
Oh, it's oh my god. I guess I just drank all of it.
That's one tight
Wow, that was a
butthole.
good one. That was AMSR to the extreme. It was Wild Turkey 101.
Mm. Wild turkey. I like that. That's
The
good.
dirty bird.
The dirty bird. Okay, well, caller, I think you've answered all of my questions tonight, and thank
I
you.
have one last question for you.
Oh, sure.
Though.
Yeah. Okay.
You know how to leave a rat in suspense?
It's like edging or something. Does that have to do with edging? halogenation ketone. But how? Hey everybody, welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. Hi, I'm Nick the Rat. We're gonna thank some people now. Short donation segment this week. I did not go to the P.O. box. Shit happened. You know, sometimes shit happens. What the hell is this? I don't know what this is. Okay, hold on one second. I just gotta bring something up here. Yeah, okay, I know what I'm doing. You could donate by going to nicktherat.com, nicktheratradio.com, clicking on donate. You could click Twitch TV / Nick the Rat and click donate. You could go to Podcasting 2.0 on the RSS feed. There should be a lightning bolt. You could sat all over my face. And that's about it. Those are all the ways to donate. Let's see if anybody has donated this week. If you donate via the donation page, I will say your initials and your note and your amount, and I won't dox you unless you dox yourself. And et cetera, for everything else. Good luck. Let's see what we got. We have anything. We might not have anything. Happens sometimes. Sometimes people can't donate, and that's fine. You know what sucks when you listen to a podcast you like, and then they got like They might like release like one podcast a month or some shit, and they got a big backlog, and then you burn through them, and then you're waiting for a new one. They're like, oh, by the way, if you want more podcasts, go to our Patreon and give us money. I'm like, oh, come on, man. Give me that shit for free, and I'll pay you money every now and then if I like you. Or, or I could just pay you money or something, whatever. It's fine. I'll just give them money. I give out a couple $100 a year to a couple podcasts I like. You got to do your thing. Just like KR did their thing and gave me $4.20. Thank you so much, KR, for your thing, and that is great. Jesus, I can't stop drinking this stupid espresso. You know what I can't stop drinking? I can't stop drinking chocolate egg creams. I feel like a 3-year-old child over here. There's chocolate syrup, milk, and seltzer. I could seriously put that in an IV and put it in a catheter and drink it through my dick and still like it. That's how much I like chocolate egg creams. But that's not anything to do with KR. KR, thank you for the 420. You've been around for a long time, and I know you, and I appreciate it. And, well, I really have no idea who you are. But I know you, KR. Thank you so much, KR. We have IC. IC always comes with KR. IC and KR are keeping the show alive. Basically, IC and KR are letting you hear this for free. So you should thank them. When you go to sleep at night, if you listen to Nick the Rat Radio, you should say little prayers to KR and IC, okay? I want you to do that tonight. And if you don't, I understand. There's a lot of other stuff to pray to. What else do I got? That is all for the PayPal donations. We're not doing the PO box. We also have let's see if anybody gave any satoshis. No satoshis. Is there any satoshis at all here? What the fuck? Hold on one second. Sats. It's not satoshis. It's sats. No sats. We have 2 donations, and I think, do we have anybody on Twitch? Trey from Philly resub for 1 month at tier 1. They've been sub for 26 months, 56 minutes ago. Where for all the time go? Me no, Trey. Me no where the time go. I've been going through all this, I go through software a lot for audio and like art software. I try to stay away from subscription-based stuff so Adobe could go fuck themselves. But I like animation software. I'm always trying to find a nice, good animation software. I learned with Macromedia Flash MX. So I've been, I'm an old fag. Been around for a long time in the animation world. Recently discovered this cool software on iPad. I hate Apple. Fuck Apple. Apple could suck a dick if you only use Apple computers. I don't care about you. I know coders like Apple too, but y'all could go suck dicks too, because Apple just fucking sucks. They always change their architect. They change their code. They change every fucking damn thing on the system. It sucks. They don't care. They just want your money, and people give it to them. Either way, I'm off on a different rant. I got the iPad Air with like a paper-like screen on there, and the pen feels great. Way better than anything. Also, like if I just have a drawing tablet, I don't want a computer. I don't need word processing or video games or fucking Twitter or Skype. I have an iPad Air, and I only have it just to do art on, and I love it for that. I fucking love it. And the main program that got me into it was Procreate. I tried Procreate, and I was like, this is dope. I like it. Whoop. Then Procreate came out with Procreate Dreams to do animation, and it's not so great. It might be good. It's just not clicking with me. Sometimes software just doesn't click with you. Sometimes you have to look for some good software. You just got to look around, try different things. There might be software that does the same exact thing, but in a little bit of a different way. And it clicks with you, and then you could work with it. Procreate is great. Love it just for doing static images. Just like fucking doing a picture. But for animation, the animation, it was okay, but you have to do it in layers and all that bullshit. Procreate Dreams is like Procreate, but with the animation, it's pretty good. I recently found Adobe Fresco. Fuck, I hate Adobe, but Fresco is free. You could pay for it, and you get like 3 extra brushes or some bullshit. But if you have an iPad and you like art and you like simple animations, you can't do anything with big animations in there. But Adobe Fresco, it's free. And it's really good for simple animations, and they do things in a good way. A better way than Procreate Dreams does. But Fresco, you can't throw in audio, so you're not going to be doing no fucking full-fledged cartoons in there. Oh shit, it's already midnight in the sewer? Thank you, Guy Lacho. Guy Lacho reminded me that it is midnight in the sewer. Cheers to everybody. There we go. So Fresco is good for that. I've been sort of forcing myself, not really forcing. It's becoming really easy. It's just there's just so many options to use Blender. Blender is just fucking amazing. 3D, but then there's Grease Pencil for the 2D, and I've been forcing myself to learn it. And I had a couple of free days to like do something recently, and while I was doing it, I realized that audio is more important than the visual stuff. So I was like, oh, I got 3 free days to practice doing an animation. But instead of doing the animation, I just spent those days like working on the audio. I put it all into I'm getting very close to feeling comfortable with Blender, with Grease Pencil, which it's been its own thing. But yeah, well, since this donation segment is short, I'm just gonna play the audio that I spent like a day working on. Not even a day. I put a lot of time into the audio for this. You're gonna have no idea what the fuck it's for because it has to be accompanied by visuals, but you're not gonna get those visuals. So I'm gonna play this 1-minute audio. I'm just gonna tell you my what I wanted to do. I wanted to do YouTube Shorts. Because YouTube Shorts, that's all I ever fucking see anymore on my YouTube channel. Like when I'm scrolling through YouTube, it's always, you get sucked into these shorts. And if I could get into there. Either way, let's play this audio, and then we're going to listen to some music. We're going to get back into Nick the Rat. We're going to do some love questions. We're going to open the lines back up again. Blah, blah, blah. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Let's listen to this, and then we're going to jump into, what's the song? Let's get the song queued up. We got Popcorn by, I can't read. I need to make these bigger here. Mr. James? Mr. Jamies? I can't read that. Okay. Let's, where is this other file? Hold on one second. I'm just going to play this, and then I'm going to play the song. You're not going to know what this is. If you could figure it out, I'll send you $100. I really will. If you could think of the something about this. If you give me anything that you think this might be, whatever. Whatever. I'll see you soon. Bye.
Sir, can you press the button? Press it right now. All right, sir. Do it again. Press the button.
público, ¿cómo estamos? Un poquito más, ¿no?
Hi, everybody. Yeah, the owls are not what they seem. That's a very good point there, Sir Voser. Owls are fucking weird, man. Yeah, first time I heard that popcorn song, it was back in YMNTBDBD. You're the man now, dog. And they would have the popcorn song, and they would have that owl turning as well. Let's open the phone lines again. We're taking questions from time travelers, and if you have anything, if you have any like romantic questions or something embarrassing, I want to hear about it, because that's what people love to hear, is really embarrassing stuff. So if you want to talk about your inadequacies in the bedroom or whatever, that would be cool. You give me a call at 917-719-5923, just like this person did.
Oh my God, Nick, are you all right?
Yes. I think I'm going to be okay. Now, or you can even email me at nick@nicktherat.com. Put your question into question form in an email form. Question in an email. Oh my goodness. Excuse me. That's like a perfect Barney burp from The Simpsons. I was watching a clip from the new Beavis and Butthead show. I guess they're back. I guess Beavis and Butthead are back. But Butthead doesn't sound right. Butthead's got like, he sounds really emasculated. I don't know. I didn't like how Butthead sounded. Beavis sounds perfect. It's still Mike Judge. Mike Judge. Mike Cock doing the voices. I'm mostly sure. But Butthead just sounds off. And now that I said that, I don't even know what I was going to talk. Oh, wait, no, we got, looks like we got, oh yeah, let's check my email here. Let's see here. Dear Nick the Rat, I hope this message finds you well. I'm a dedicated listener, thank you so much, of your podcast, and have found your discussions on love and relationships to be incredibly insightful. Well, yeah. Your ability to tackle complex topics with clarity and empathy is truly admirable. I don't know if I'd call it that. Let's have another beer. If somebody calls me admirable, fuck. You heard popcorn in a Soviet cartoon? Oh man, old Beavis and Butthead's great. I still remember pretty much all of them, because there's only like 10 episodes. So weird how there could be like 10 episodes of a show and still dominate culture. Just like Jonathan Fletcher could dominate my culture. Nick the Rat. I don't know what that was. We got so the Beavis and Butthead. I remember the one where there was they were taking a piss, and they kept peeing, and they're like, "Hey, how do you stop peeing?" And he's like, "I don't know how to stop peeing, man. I can't." They just didn't know how to stop taking a piss, which is, it's dumb. You stop pissing when you're empty, but and they like filled the bathroom up with that was. Oh, Mike Judd. I just spilled beer all over my crotch and genitalia right there. Sorry for the docs. Do.
All right. I sent it to you a long time ago. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of people fucking talking about, oh, we can torture people because of person X.
Okay.
Yes. I tend to be on more the liberal side on certain things, and on the side of the conservatives on many things. I'm going to say you something right now.
All right.
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
You have to just get there for your big fucking Kenny's senior citizens things. That's all you have to do. Remember, that's what you have to do. And by the way, I'm just telling you, fuck it. Just relax. Relax. Hear my voice. And I'm going to tell you. By the way, do you think I have a deep voice? Do you think I have a good voice? Do you think I have a voice that will guide you to fucking throwing spaghetti at the wall? Of course. Nobody cares.
Maybe.
I'm telling you. And I'm gonna... What time? Please, will you pull out that clip? What time is it by Ken Nordine? Put it on and play some music over it. Actually, no, he already has music. Do it, and I will donate.
I knew what you're talking about, my friend.
By the way, long time ago, I sent you this thing about this cat.
Hold on one second,
play
caller.
some awesome music over it. I know. I am so lost. Completely fucking so lost. Alright. My friend, as he would say, remember, it just beeps. Alright, Gluggy. Amen.
Caller, hold on one more second.
All the people in the store, remember, it's just beeps.
I just got to reply to this voicemail.
Right.
Caller, sometimes your voicemail, sometimes your voice is really good. Sometimes your voice is really great. Other than that, I have no idea what you're talking about. So if you don't donate, that's fine. Okay, hello, caller. How are you?
Great. Kind of amazed. Just wondering if you've been keeping up with the latest UFO sightings.
No.
Did you see the one from yesterday?
Oh, God. What? Are you about to blow my mind?
Creepy alien-looking object seen flying over Central California.
That's probably just a soccer mom or something. High on Ozempic.
No, it's from Fox News,
What?
so take it with a grain of salt.
Fox News UFO over Cali. All right, I should be able to find there. May 25th,
Fox
2023.
26. No, yesterday.
No, it's
Creepy alien-looking object seen flying in Central California.
Central California UFO, or the UAPs
Fox
now. What are they?
26.
No, I can't find this. I don't know what you're talking about, caller. I'm Google fooing.
Okay, well,
I typed in Central California UFO, and I'm
I
getting.
just emailed you the link.
Wait, 1 day ago. Here we go. I see it now. That is. I can tell you right now. That's a what are they called? Death Eaters from Harry Potter.
I guess.
What the fuck is that? It's like the smoke
I
is
don't
falling
know.
off.
It's like one of them octopus things that we saw before. Remember that weird thing? It's in that vein of like weird stuff.
That looks the weird part about it is the smoke, because it looks. I would say that's it looks like it's just like a drone, but the smoke is very weird.
Nah, it's yeah. And did you see the thing that burned up coming in? It was like 3-minute long burn up time, which is a super long burn up time.
Where is that?
Like, MMA6.
Hold on, listen. I'm reading the comments on this video. Central California is approximately 18,000 square miles. You want to narrow it down a little as to where this kite was flying? It's not a kite, but
yeah. Yeah.
But that's I don't. Where's this other video? Was this other one here?
It's MMA3, I think it is. MMR83.
MMR8
from yesterday.
I'm looking here now. The MMR83. What is that? TikTok?
What?
I don't know where I am right now. I'm really fucking. The edibles are kicking in.
You're as high as you can be.
I can be higher.
For as dumb as you are.
When I get really...
MBB 33.3.
MBB
MR MBB 33.3.
I'm only seeing Mr. BB, Mr. MBBB 33.
All right, I'm emailing it to you right now. Buddy.
Can you email it to me?
I'm doing. You already have it in your inbox.
I do. Oh, it's in my box. Hold on one second
in your
here.
Box. In your box.
Let me bend over, get the mirror, the speculum.
Ooh, bend over.
Let's see here. Where's my box? Yeah, I go to my. No, I'm not seeing it. Oh, hold on. You did? You emailed it to me?
Emailed it to Nick the Rat Radio. Yeah.
When? If it was just like just now, it takes like 5, because I got like forwarders to go through. Because first the government has to look at my stuff. Hillary Clinton has to see every email that comes through my mailbox before I go. I don't want to say that out loud, but I have to. Disclaimer.
All right.
I'm sure it's going to come through soon, but it hasn't come yet.
It's pretty amazing. Check your text. Oh, shit. Wrong one.
Wait, what? That's
the wrong one.
No, that's the one I just watched.
Yeah, now here's another one.
Calling all worried moms. This is the air purifier for you.
Oh, I'm watching an advertisement.
You have the new one. That sucks.
Oh, that's fine. I love advertisements.
So you have the new one now.
All right, now let's see if I can put this on camera here.
But that's just a short, but there's the full 3-minute video. I've seen a lot of stuff burn up coming into the atmosphere.
Holy shit.
I've never seen anything burn up for 3 minutes. Yeah.
That's
and like there's tons of video of it.
shit's on fire, yeah.
It's almost like but it's like a full 3 minutes.
Damn.
You understand how much that would have to be? How much stuff? That's not like That's bigger than the space station. That's a lot of football fields and stuff.
It's probably probably Russian nuclear missiles.
Maybe. I don't know. You're the paranormal guy.
Where did it land? Like, let's see. We have to find out where this, because it had to have landed somewhere. If it's coming down, it's coming down. It's going to land somewhere.
It burned up.
Oh, it burned up. That's true.
If you go to that main channel, I sent you a video to the short. If you go to the main channel, the full video is there. And then if you look around the web for it, there's more of it. That's the best one, though. The longest take on it. Oh.
Huh.
But what the cool part is, nobody cares.
Why would they?
Imagine if this is 2005.
It's crazy. It's like, because people are always like, "Oh, do you have video evidence of this shit?" And now we do, and nobody's just like, people are, well, sure, I got video evidence.
Yeah, who cares? It's deep fakes.
The deep fakes. They're getting
yeah.
You see this Gemini, this Google Gemini thing?
No. What's Google Gemini, Nick?
Well, Google Gemini, it's Google Barf. It's their renaming of Google Bard. But it also does a
rebranding?
It's a rebranding, but it does do more than Barf did. It does AI images, and there's been tons of controversy over I actually don't care about this, but people are putting like, "Oh, send me a generated picture of a Viking," and it would send back. It would be like all ethnic looking Viking cosplayers. But we all know that the Vikings were all white. They were all Norwegian, Swedish, fucking whatever they are, white people. There was no Chinese Vikings. I'm sorry to say, Google Gemini.
Well, it's got to have equity. That's the gigo factor. That's what I've been trying to tell CSB forever, is that the gigo factor is the limit, and who's behind it,
Truthfully, I don't think there's anybody behind it. I think they're just just Servo. That's great. I think that I don't think there's anybody that's saying, we're going. They probably just put into the bot, like, make it very diverse. Just try to be diverse.
That's what I mean. The diversity is garbage.
Right? It's forced diversity is tardo, but it's you're also looking for imaginary pictures. These aren't real pictures. If you ask for a Viking, it's not like fucking Mr. Google went back in time and took a picture of a Viking. It's a computer generated it. It's not real.
Right, but what's worse is say you're 7-year-old little Nick the Rat.
Okay.
And you're doing a book report on Leif Erikson, and you want to go multimedia and try to get some extra credit, and you go to Barf Gemini, and you go, Barf Gemini, I want to put Viking watermarks on my paper, or I'm doing a PowerPoint on
Leif Erikson. Send me a picture of Leif Erikson, and they send some black guy.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe Leif Erikson was black. Who knows? There was no
Leon
phones back then.
Erickson ain't shit.
Leon Erickson.
Yeah, Leon, you know. Now, Laquifa Erickson ain't shit either.
Do you know what I think is even worse
So,
than color washing, white culture via AI imagery, which they don't let you do. I wanted a picture of a rat smoking. They're like, sir,
Yeah, I know.
smoking's no good. We cannot make a picture of a person smoking or a rat smoking.
Yeah.
It's like, what the
I wanted a picture of a rat sitting on a stoop shoving heroin in his arm, and I couldn't get one of those.
all of these AI image
wouldn't do
generators are handicapped. Like, there's no law
Well,
yet.
no, they let me do a bunch of rats cutting their dicks off.
I'm sure that's
That was
God.
totally cool.
Did
Yeah.
you see
Leaving
the
the
scientific
hatchet
journal
wounds there.
that picked up the rat dick fucking AI pictures?
No, but let's hear about it.
All right. Well, I only know this by I don't know too much about this. I might be totally off. But I was scrolling through Twitter
Okay.
and I saw some pictures of some scientific journal, and there was something about like there's some weird looking rat pictures, and like a rat with a giant cock or some shit. And apparently, some scientific journal picked up some AI rat pictures and said that they're doing experiments and making rats have giant dicks, and some.
Hold on. Where do I get in line for one of those?
I don't know, but let's see. Rat.
No, I want a rat with a giant cock.
Oh, well, you came to the right place.
Because the rat that I hang out with is rather average. And when I say average, I mean low end of the bell curve.
Okay, so well, this is Google Bard at work because you do a Google search, and I have AI enabled. So, a scientific paper which was aimed at depicting the signaling pathway of stem cells of a rodent became the subject of widespread ridicule for depicting the wrong image and information of an anatomically eye-watering appendage, as well as 4 gigantic testicles. Basically, they were doing something about stem cells, and they basically what you said. They wanted Leif Erikson, and they got Leroy Erickson.
Right.
And they posted it, and they got made fun of.
Sounds like they got LaShante Erickson. You know what I mean?
These I know you're not like an AI image expert, but these AI images things they're handicapped. You can't do like sex or famous people. Why isn't there a website that lets you just go wild?
There is.
Oh yeah, what's the name of it?
Yeah. I can't say it here.
Message me over the back channels. I want to check this out because I know you could you could set it up yourself. You could install it on your own computer, and if you have a good graphics card or whatever, you generate whatever by looking through a folder of pictures. But I want something to go through the internet.
There was some immediate controversy about it, and I'm dead serious.
Who cares?
But yeah,
it's not illegal. It's not illegal.
It's illegal to depict certain things, sir.
No, it's not.
And it should be.
No, I don't think it should be.
Okay.
If I'm doing it in my room and I'm not selling it, if I'm sitting in my room and I'm making a picture of Hillary Clinton smoking crack,
I'm not gonna say anything, but this: Germans think it's therapeutic. So, if a German thinks it's therapeutic, there might be something wrong with it. That could be innately immoral. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. They're like, oh, give these guys an outlet. It's like, I don't think so.
I don't think they saw that one coming.
It's out there. It's on the web. You know what I mean? and you can make whatever you want. So, but yeah, man, I just wanted a rat shooting heroin. I thought that'd be cool. Because everybody's into fentanyl nowadays, so I figured a rat on
What are
heroin.
you talking about? They're into Ozempic.
Oh, rat on Ozempic.
A rat on Ozempic. I saw I read these headlines. I don't read the article. But gym attendance falls flat as Ozempic is blamed for causing people to vomit during workouts.
It is. It is. I actually know some guys that all just joined the gym recently, and that is a common thing where people are throwing up at the gym. And that is what is to blame. Ozempic makes you feel like shit. I haven't taken it, but I know people that are taking it currently, and they feel like shit. You know. And now it's like I know somebody that's he's pretty serious diabetic. He's like already got glaucoma, and he's got like retinal pressure, and his eyes are separating and shit. And there was a President's Day party, and the motherfucker was eating ice cream and cake and everything. I'm like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? He was like, oh, I took my Wegovy shot, and now I can cheat a bit. I was just like, oh, no. I'm like, oh, no. And his wife's like, it's okay. I'm like, I don't think it is. I don't, Wegovy.
It's crazy. People are just like making themselves sick.
I don't know. Yeah. Hey, have you checked out this Willis chick, the freaking DA? Have you seen any of her stuff?
Willis?
That
Bruce
DA
Willis?
down there in Atlanta. Willis, I think her name is, right?
I don't fucking know what you're
Fannie
talking
Willis,
about.
was that her name?
Willis?
I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't really pay
Fannie
attention
Willis?
or read. No. Yeah, isn't that her name?
I don't know. I just typed Willis into Google, and I'm seeing Fulton DA Fannie Willis paid cash at Napa Valley Winery.
Yeah, Fannie Wilson. Yeah.
What is this about?
Yeah.
Double whammy.
That chick used like $9,000. She like hired her boyfriend and was paying him a ton of money, and he was giving her kickbacks, but she was like, nah. He's got to get a divorce.
Oh, yeah. This is like they were saying, oh, you were fucking this guy, and she had a friend come out and say she was fucking him back in the day.
Yeah, I watched her court thing, man. That chick's a fucking cunt. Oh, my God. She's just terrible. She's a hostile motherfucker.
I like it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Man, I guess. I'm gonna be chilling with one of my boys this weekend down in Tampa, I think. So if there's any radheads down there, tell them to come down to y'all should come down to the David Lucas comedy show.
Yo, Ducky, if you're listening to this, I know you're in Florida somewhere. I don't know if you're anywhere near Tampa, but hey.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's going to be a good time. They're trying to cancel old David right now. He's going through it, so he needs support.
Fannie, she's 53?
He said, yeah.
She looks good for 53.
Yeah, it's not real. Oh, no, she doesn't. Oh, she's a fucking train wreck. She's fatter than me. No, dude. It's horrible.
I'm looking at these pictures.
She's frumpy. Like, a bitch can be fat.
It does look like she has like 8 titties
in
this picture right here. She looks like she has 8 breasts.
She's like frumpy, which is like the worst physique. It's kind of like, you just got like chewed bubble gum for titties and like chewed bubble gum gut. She definitely has a muffin top. and she got a fupa for sure. I can only imagine the stench coming off that fucking filthy whore. Oh my god, it's disgusting.
Probably smells like money.
Really bad.
Fanny. Who names their kid Fanny? Anyway.
Well, you know, the name Fanny, or the word Fanny, you know what it means over in England, right?
I was listening to No Agenda.
You know. Yeah.
All I know is I'd like to stuff my fanny pack. Are we? I gotta get out of here.
My fanny. I'd like to pack my fanny. You know what
I'm sure you do like to pack your fanny there, buddy. We got to get out of here, though. Yeah. So if you'd like to say anything to the...
Are you leaving?
Yeah, we got.
We're done? We're done?
We're done here. I'm sticky. I got to clean up.
Okay. Well, you got fanny juice all over yourself?
A little bit.
I'd like to say, all you people out here in the rat maze we call life, you know, just keep on keeping on. The unraveling is here. It is now. And now is all we have. So let's have each other now.
Fuck yeah.
Peace.
Peace out. Man. Thank you so much, caller. Here's the point. Now is all we have. And right now, I have to go to the bathroom. So let's listen to When You Were Young by Lauren. I got to make these letters bigger. These people have to stop having weird names. Friffhoff? Lauren Friffhoff with When You Were Young? All right, we'll be right back.
You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch him now as he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagined when you were young. See the place you used to live when you were young. When you They say the devil's water, it ain't so sweet, but you don't have to drink right now. But you can dip your feet in every once in a little while. You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways.
Well, that was a song right there. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. I'm fucking huge over here. Let me shrink this shit down. No. There we go. I shrunk down now? No, it's I just had a brain fart. All right, let's look. Let me look through my newscast. Actually, you know what? Fuck that. Let's go to the voicemail.
Oh, the beep tricked me. Damn it. Again, I'm a veteran caller. Anyway, yeah. Hey, Nick. What's going on, buddy? Long time no talk. Well, talk to myself. Yeah, I've been busy. What you up to, buddy?
Been
Down
busy.
there in the sewer, dodging the surges of shit water with every flush you hear coming your way. I don't know. On a serious note, hey Nick, I hope you're doing well.
Thank you.
I'm doing okay. Serious note, ftnd.org. Fight the new drug.org. I'm not gonna go evangelical or super patronizing or any bullshit, but yeah, fightthenewdrug.org.
Yeah.
Foxtrot, Tango, Nevada, Delta.org. If you've got some pornography habits or issues, yeah, get that shit in check. It's not healthy. That's not medical advice, but it's social and the fucking planet, humanity. Yeah, take care of that shit ASAP. Anyway, yeah. Other than that, hell, have a great show. I'm gonna flush another one to you. Love you, buddy. Adios, mofo.
Porn's a drug now? It's like I'm looking at the videos on this site, and there's something about I was sex trafficked by girls do porn. What is girls do porn? Let me look up girls do porn. Girls do porn. I gotta clear up my fucking thing over here. In Wikipedia. Girls Do Porn was an American pornographic website active from 2009 until 2020. In October and November 2019, 6 people involved were charged with counts of sex trafficking by force. All right, there was a website called Girls Do Porn. Is there a Wayback Machine of this? Let me look up Girls Do Porn here. On the Wayback Machine. Does that even work for this? I wonder if they nuked this off of the Internet Archive. Let's see. HTTP girlsdoporn.xxx. Girls, it's not coming up. Wait, there's a D on the end of that. Let's take that D off there. Girls Do Porn 2019. Let's go back. Calendar. Failed with status fucking don't be a pervert. Okay, well, you know. There's a video on here about how she was sex trafficked by a pornographic website, which I'm interested in because I wonder how this could happen. You know, it's a very curious thing to me. Sex trafficking, I find to be interesting. So, like, how do you get sex trafficked? Is it just like a bad date? You go on a bad date and you get sex trafficked? How do you... Okay, where was this? The new drug? TND? What was the damn website? I already fucking lost it. Where did that browser page go? Damn it. There we go. I was sex trafficked by Girls Do Porn. Let's listen to like a second.
Long story short, that's when everything began. From like 9 p.m. till 4 in the morning, I was raped.
What the From 9 p.m. till 4 in the morning. She was raped. She sounds... I thought most of these people that would be sex trafficked would sound like not be able to put together a sentence very well. But she sounds like she's legit. Let's listen a little bit more. I'm sorry.
They took breaks and told me I had to refilm scenes. I tried to run naked from the hotel room at one point.
I don't understand how you get in this position. Like, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm not saying anything good about sex trafficking, and I'm not saying anything bad about it either. I'm just saying that it's strange that she was in a hotel room having sex from 9 till 4 in the morning. Was she getting paid? Like, what?
I was physically shoved back, and there was someone outside of the door. I didn't even make it to the door.
This is a hotel, though. What country? Like, was it America?
I said, "Fuck you, I'm not doing anything else."
Right.
And they're like, "Oh, then we'll put everything on the internet that we have right now."
Wait, so did they have weapons? They threatened you? They said if you leave, we're going to threaten you with exposing you for who you are? What about when you first started doing it? Was there when the first time that you get put into a hotel and made to have sex with, they didn't have any sex tapes of you to expose you, and now you're exposing yourself. I'm so confused. Whenever I hear like what was that sex cult with that guy Rainier? I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me. It's so weird.
With your full name, or we'll send it to your parents. Do you want them to find out?
You're on Fight the New Drug. You're saying that you were sex trafficked by Girls Do Porn. I see your face. You're telling me right now you just doxed yourself. I don't know what's going on. Jane Doe. Okay, so she's not doxing herself because I could see her face, but her name...
First of all, we want to say thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having me.
This interviewer missed out on the perfect opportunity for saying, thanks for joining us. We're not going to rape you. I should stop this. I shouldn't be doing this.
Important conversation for many reasons. One of them being that people think that sex trafficking and porn are separate industries. And
if sex trafficking and porn are the same industry, then these girls are great actresses because they're faking it beyond belief. Like if somebody's like locked me up in a fucking room and they're raping me, there's no way I could fake an orgasm convincingly at all.
And your experience sheds light on...
I feel like I gotta go, bye. I gotta go, bye. I gotta go, bye.
Connections between porn and sex trafficking. You never agreed to do porn at all, yet your abuse was posted online.
With my full name.
To mainstream internet sites.
How?
And although the porn production company Girls Do Porn were eventually shut down and convicted of sex trafficking,
Did they send the corporation to jail? Or was there a name behind it that went to jail? Like, this dude is interviewing her with like a backwards hat on.
It went unchecked for 11 years or so. They also claimed to be ethical, like an ethical porn company during those 11 years. But we'll get more into those details. The first thing we want before jumping back in time is we want to know how you're doing. By the way, we want to introduce Cozy.
This is Cozy.
To the audience.
We're moving on. Let's listen to another song here. We'll be right back. This is Luke Aurelia, My Reflection. What the Broken birthday. There you go. This girls do porn thing is it's pretty crazy. The worst offender seems to be this one guy, Pratt. What's his name here? Fucking Michael Pratt. Michael Pratt. It's apparently a football quarterback, but he also I don't think they're the same Michael Pratt. Anyway, welcome back everybody to Nick the Rat Radio. We are having open discussions about fuck if I know. But here we are now, and that's where we are. floating over here. Boo. Well, he did some child porn thing with a 16-year-old. He can go fuck himself. Hopefully he goes to jail for a long time. There's some funny thing about one of the cameramen. He went to jail for a year. He made a film called like 5 Filthy Horror Lawyers or something. He was about the trial. No, I just find it hard, unless you have like unless you're being like, forced like by gun or knife and you're being, but once it's on camera, it's like, how could you fake? Okay, no, I'm done. I'm not even talking about it no more. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Don't sex traffic people. Don't be an asshole. And don't watch porn, I guess. I don't know. Let's listen to 3 things that you should never do at work according to an HR professional with 10 years worth of experience. Don't overshare. I agree. I'm not going to even read what they wrote, but at work, you should never talk to anybody. Don't be humble. Yeah, at work, don't show emotion. I agree. Completely agree with that. 3, don't stick around too long at parties. Never go to a work party. There you go. I fucking hate that shit. I hate like corporations like, oh, we're gonna have a fucking holiday party for you. We thought you did so well. We love you so much. We're gonna spend $10 for your lunch. It's like, fuck your job, okay? Nobody has a job where they should want to go to a party, participate in a party. The worst fucking work bullshit party things are, where they potlucks? Where you have to they're like, hey, tomorrow for work, we want you to cook a meal for 30 fucking people, maybe more. Depends on how big our group is. Because we're not a family, we're sectioned off. And I'm not cooking food for my co-fucking workers, nor am I eating my co-fucking workers' food. I agree with this article so far. This is on Business Insider. I thought it was like 10 things. I only read 3, and the article's over. Is it 3 things that you shouldn't do? 3 things to never do. Wow. So over 10 years of experience, those are the 3 things? Don't overshare, don't be humble, and don't stick around at the party? How about don't fucking... Don't talk to people at work? Don't look at people at work? Don't share your hobbies? Don't give your job any bit of information about you. Unless if you're working for like with a friends and all that shit, fucking, get drunk and stoned at work and pass it on the left-hand side. Trey, if that happens, then sure. But I'm talking about like just a regular job. You're working, you got your 9 to 5. They're not your friends. The people at the office, your manager, your boss, your CEO, they don't give a fuck about you. You're worthless to them. There you go. That's all you need to know. That's that article. What the fuck? Okay, this news article caught my eye. And didn't let it go. I have to read this one right now. Hold on a second here. This is from Vice. I saw this headline, and now I got to read it. This is from Vice. It came out who knows, February 21st. Scientists claim AI breakthrough. Okay. The first word that I don't like here is claim. Second word I don't like is AI. Third word I don't like is breakthrough. I also don't even like the word scientist anymore. I think scientist is a shit word these days. We need a new word for somebody that uses their brain to help humanity, because scientists have been, science has been raped by the Zeitgeist, by marketing, by humanity, by capital. I'm not anti-capitalism. People are just scumbags, and capitalism could bring out the worst of them. And scientists are most, if I don't know. Okay, well, let me just read this here. Scientists claim AI breakthrough to generate boundless clean energy, fusion energy. Boundless clean fusion energy. How is an AI breakthrough going to do this? That's what I have to know right now. There's a 5-minute listen. Let's listen to this article.
Scientists claim AI breakthrough to generate boundless clean fusion energy. Princeton researchers report that a new AI model has solved one of the major roadblocks to generating fusion energy.
Oh, really?
There are many stumbling blocks on the racetrack to nuclear fusion, the reaction at the core of the sun that combines atoms to make energy, generating more energy than it takes to power the reactors.
I fucking hate this AI voice. I don't even know what he said. Is he reading the article? Stumbling blocks, reaction to the core, generating more, it takes more power. Okay, he's just describing what it is. Now, researchers from Princeton. Okay, let's listen to. Okay, yeah.
Developing reactor-proof building materials, keeping the reactor free from impurities, and restraining
impossible.
that fuel within it, to name a few. Now, researchers from Princeton University and its Princeton Plasma Physics Laboratory have developed an AI model that could solve that last problem.
The last problem. Okay. I don't even need to. Here's 30 problems. Okay, now we just developed this fucking bullshit to maybe help with the last of those 30 fucking even more problems.
This model predicts, and then figures out how to avoid, plasma becoming unstable and escaping the strong magnetic fields that hold it inside certain donut-shaped reactors.
This is fucking bullshit. This is the biggest fucking bullshit fucking turd bullshit fucking bullshit turd. What is that? This is like if somebody made an AI to diagnose cancer in unicorns.
They published their findings Wednesday in the journal Nature. Donut-shaped tokamak reactors rely on magnets to squeeze plasma particles close together and keep them constantly spinning around a ring, creating a lasting fusion reaction.
Sure.
They're one of the frontrunners in designs for a practical fusion reactor. But if there's one little disruption to the magnetic field lines running through the plasma, the delicate balance keeping it all contained gets out of whack.
Yeah, you need to have a physical representation of perfection. On a huge scale. And guess what? Unicorns.
The plasma escapes the magnet's clutches and the reaction ends. Chijin Xiao, a plasma physicist at the University of Saskatchewan who wasn't involved in the study, explained that these instabilities can lead to catastrophic consequences.
And that's why it'll never happen, because you need to have a perfect magnetic bottle. Which sounds great. Okay. If you could physically create something, sure. But this AI is just saying, it's hard.
When the plasma stops operating, there are several risks. One is that all the energy stored in the plasma is going to be released as thermal energy and may damage the wall of the reactor, she said. More importantly, a sudden change in the magnetic current can introduce a great deal of force on the reactor that can really destroy the device.
Yes, everything will fuck it up.
Xiao added that one of the biggest tokamak reactors around today, ITER in France, is only designed to withstand a few of these plasma disruptions before the whole machine has to be repaired, a huge expense. The goal is to catch instabilities while they're small and intervene. The Princeton Labs model can predict so-called tearing mode instabilities 300 milliseconds before they happen. It doesn't sound like a lot of heads up, but it's enough time to get the plasma under control, their study shows. Researchers tested the algorithm on a real reactor, the Dive D National Fusion Facility in San Diego. They saw that their AI-based system could control the power being pumped into the reactor and
All right. Okay. Look, this works. That's fucking great. But from what they just said, 300 milliseconds is an eternity. If they said like 0.5 millisecond correction time, like, all right, well, that shit's fucking, that's kind of magical to me. Anything below like 3 milliseconds would be almost magical. But 300 milliseconds? I could probably correct the fucking shit in that amount of time.
the shape of the plasma to keep the swirling particles in check. Co-author Azaraksh Jalalvan said in a statement that the success of the AI model comes from the fact that it was trained on real data from previous fusion experiments, rather than theoretical physics models. We don't teach the reinforcement learning model all of the complex physics of a fusion reaction, Jalalvan said. We tell it what the goal is, to maintain a high-powered reaction, what to avoid, a tearing mode instability, and the knobs it can turn to achieve those outcomes. Over time, it learns the optimal pathway for achieving the goal of high power while avoiding the punishment of an instability. The study is significant.
What does this even mean, though? What does it mean? I hate things that don't explain it. Like, okay, we tell the computer that we don't want it to break, so it doesn't make it break. Like, what is it? Is it moving? Is it like changing the shape of the fucking donut? What is it? Why are these people getting money? I also know that science moves slow. You need to take very small steps before you could do something. But this seems fucking like a waste of my listeners' listening time.
Said co-author Jamin Seo, because previous studies have only been able to suppress tearing instabilities after they happen. Our approach allows us to predict and avoid those instabilities before they ever appear. But tearing mode instabilities are just one of the ways plasma can become unhinged. There are dozens of ways a glob of plasma can wobble, bend, or break apart, like a kink garden hose.
Oh, okay. Kinky garden hose. So you fixed maybe one of more than a dozen issues. Oh, fuck. Oh, wow. Oh, let's keep funding you fucking...
A fan, or even a sausage. Nevertheless, tearing instabilities are one of the biggest challenges on the way to boundless clean fusion energy. Tearing mode instabilities are one of the major causes of plasma disruption, and they will become even more prominent as we try to run fusion reactions at the high powers required to produce enough energy, said Seo. They are an important challenge for us to solve. AI will play a large role in controlling and maintaining fusion reactions, Federico Felici, a physicist at the Swiss Federal Institute.
I don't know why AI has to get involved in physics. I am a hardcore Newtonian. Isaac Newton really changed my life. When I learned about Isaac Newton and what he did, I'm like, this motherfucker, he nailed it. He nailed it. He got most of this shit all right. It always works out. It's usable. He nailed it. Once you get to the quantum level, math and science and words and thoughts and everything just goes away. It's not like you can't really use quantum as the fucking, in AI, it's if you need, AI is not fast enough to deal with instantaneous reality. Like, I understand AI could do things quicker than a person can, but reality happens quicker than it's magic. Life is fucking magical, okay? Things are happening at such a huge rate right now that if you have to feed it into a computer to get 1 zeros and maybe something else to give you an answer, you're done.
Institute of Technology, who wasn't involved in the study, told Live Science. There's a huge potential to unleash AI to get better control and to figure out how to operate such devices in a more effective way. Felici and his team previously created an AI model to shape the plasma ring inside the variable configuration tokamak.
Did it work?
The authors of the latest study describe their work as proof of concept at this stage and write in their paper that it's still very much in the early stages of fine-tuning. They are hopeful, however, that it could be fine-tuned and eventually applied to other reactors. Also,
it's gotta be weird. Imagine your job is to basically dip your hands in oil. Just like, cover your hands in fucking olive oil, then dip them into Vaseline, and then take some spaghetti straws or some shit, like hard spaghetti, like before you cook it, and you put that into oil and Vaseline and grease, and then your job is to try to pick up the spaghetti sticks and hold them, and then explain to people how you're going to fix this problem. And that's how you eat and have a house and dress yourself.
to optimize the reaction or harvest the energy from it. Currently there's experimental evidence to control those plasma disruption scenarios, but those scenarios are so broad that with the current knowledge and data it's still wait and see, said Xiao.
Does this person have a lot of money? Okay, let's find out who this fucker is. Who is this lead researcher that's doing this? Shijin Zhao, plasma physicist. Let's see how much he makes money. Let's net worth. Is Shijin Zhao net worth? Let's see if we get a wrong idea about his net worth. Net worth. There's not even like a fake number. Let's see where he lives. Shishan Yao. Where do you live there, buddy? Oh, they got his address here. University of Saskatchewan. All right, he lives in the middle of nowhere, Canada. Okay, yeah, I guess maybe people in Canada could just fucking write these fantasy novels. Try to get people's money. Cannonade by Quackstro. We'll be right back. I'm just a idiot podcasting loser. Do 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 do. My life's work is grasping spaghetti. Maybe I'll learn how to get the Vaseline off my hands, but still drop the spaghetti. Do we have any more? Wait, we got more voicemail. 917-719-5923.
Nick, why weren't you at the Streamer Awards, man?
I was there.
It's fucked up.
I was there.
I was looking for you, looking for the crowd. I didn't see no rat.
I was there. All right, let's help another love-torn individual and finish. I didn't even finish reading this email. Your ability to tackle complex topics with clarity and empathy is truly admirable. Well, after that last segment, you might be wrong. I'm reaching out with a question that has been on my mind recently. How does a person with growth influence our capacity to love and form? What are you talking about, dude? Are you really asking this question to me? I'm reaching out with a question that has been, blah, blah, blah. Are there specific practices or approaches that you recommend for individuals looking to enhance their ability to cultivate healthy relationships? Yeah, I got it. I actually was thinking about this one. I haven't implemented it yet. But I think a good way to cultivate a healthy relationship is to invent new kinks with your partner. Yeah, that would be it. Like, hey, partner, what's something that turns you on? And then you think of something that turns you on, and you blend them together, and you make like a Frankenstein kink. Like, well, for me, it's mayonnaise. Diane used to love horses. So we used to cover horses in mayonnaise and go for rides at midnight. But that was amazing and beautiful until she melted and she's in this bucket and the bucket evaporated. I don't know where she is anymore. Diane got away. Okay? Maybe she thought I was sex trafficking her with using my podcast powers. But that bitch evaporated. Now I'm lonely. Ugh. Okay. Hold on one second, everybody. Just thinking about things that make me sad right now. My mouse broke. I love video games. I play a lot of FPS games. I've been using the Glorious O model Model D or some shit. It was like a $50 mouse. It lasts about 2 years. It just disconnects every now and then. It's not even like it disconnects USB. It just stops working. And there's nothing more annoying when you're a cowboy and you got a shotgun and you hear somebody behind you and you try to turn and your mouse breaks and you can't turn. You start spazzing out. So I'm using a shit mouse right now just for intermediate time. I'm waiting for my new mouse to come in. I bought a cheap fucking Razer Basilisk version 3. Did I blow on it? I fucking sucked on it. I blew on it. I licked it. I did everything. This shit I tried every USB port that I could, every port I could stick that shit into. Now I'm thinking, if I got the right mouse, because sometimes you start to you fall into a hole when you're looking for a new product to buy to fill a need. It's like, I need this. I need a bed or a bowl or a spoon or some shit. And then you start looking into it. Yeah, I know. I'm not a big fan of Razer either. But I didn't want to get another glorious product. It lasted 2 years. I heard that they might have fixed it since then. It was a good mouse. Worked. I don't like the holes in it. They try to make this whole lightweight mouse thing. I don't fucking understand it. Like, I'm not picking the mouse up. I'm moving the mouse around. I don't care if I don't got like little fucking labia arms. I could probably move like a 5-pound mouse with my pinky and have the same precision if it weighed like 60 grams. Ooh. So they cut these little holes in mice now. They try to remove all the casing, which adds so much fucking weight to it. The problem with that is there's these holes in your mouse, and then, all your jizz and mayo goes inside there, and your fucking pubes, no way you're getting that out. You got a mouse that you're using, there's all these little holes in it. The Razer mouse was really fucking cheap, so I picked it up. There's a couple. My worst thing about the Razer mouse that I bought is that some of these ergonomic mice got these like fucking places where your thumb rests on, and the padding on there, the rubber fucking, ooh, your thumb feels nice and safe here. It rubs off. Starts to get first. It's kind of like your headphones. You know how headphones get the black fucking shit just falls off? The mouse just starts falling apart. It's a nightmare. I'm not spending like $200 for a mouse. I did spend a lot of money for my keyboard though. Now I'm thinking about the mouse. I was talking about mice and shit. I want to see, is that mouse electrocapacitive? I want to look up electrocapacitive mouse. Capacitive mouse. Is there a capacitive mouse? Because I should have got that. Oh, look at that. It's from the same fucking people that make the keyboard that I bought. I should have bought this mouse. I'm feeling a little upset right now. I was on this whole keyboard kick for a while. I was like, oh man. Yeah, Logitech is not bad at all. I like Logitech. They usually work very well. A good friend recommended the Logitech Speed Star X fucking thing. It's like a $200 mouse or some shit. Okay, look. I should probably spend that much money on a mouse. I'm using it all the fucking time. When you're using something all the fucking time, why not spend extra money on it? If I don't like it, I'll return. I was getting all into the keyboards, and you want, the mechanical keyboards are so cool with the clickety clack, and no, fuck the clickety clack of the keyboards. You want a capacitive device. You don't want springs. You don't want to push down hard on the keys. You want the lightest touch to make the fastest input. Been really enjoying my Niz Plum Epo Maker keyboard. N-I-Z. Plum. You have a G502? Fuck, I'll take one. I'll return this mouse and I'll just keep that shit. Try, what are you doing? What do you got, like coats and bowling balls and mice and all this crazy shit, man. I was looking at the 502. So I like Logitech. They're not bad. But I want to see, what is this? Did the Epo Maker really make a mouse? Epo Maker mouse. They do make one. This can't be good. What the fuck is this called? The Ajaz? There's so many different products out there that you'll never fucking know about because the market is... There's too many people in the market. They got the mouse with the fucking honeycomb design on that shit with 2 reviews. The Ajaz F15 wired mouse. I should have probably got one of these mice. They got the F22. Sound like some airplane shit. It's only $60. The First Blood F22. Actually, this It looks like a fucking piece of shit, but it might be good, actually. Did anybody review the First Blood F22 mouse? This is something else that I say. There's so many products, and so many of them do not have good reviews. Oh, nice. Let's see, this is from a year ago. There's only 500 views on here, which is better than any video I got.
On the front, and the maximum DPI is 19,000. We have the power button and the mode button at the back, and we have the 2.4G receiver. It can connect using the USB-C cable.
I don't want it to be wireless. Matt, get the fuck out of here, Servo. Actually, you probably could wire this though.
2.4G receiver and Bluetooth. There are a total of 6 RGB modes, and you can change them by pressing and holding the middle button and the back button. If you want to purchase it, the link is always given in the description box, and comment down below with your Instagram IDs and share your setups below.
That was the most horrible review I've ever heard. Now it's really hard to review like a mouse or a keyboard. You could just have to fucking. How's the hand feel? Does the hand feel good? Do you have to use the claw grip? Whatever. Okay, fuck this shit. I bought the mouse. I can return it. I do kind of want to try an Epo Maker one though, because I really like their keyboards. I'm a big fan of the Epo Maker keyboard with electrocapacitive touch. It's the AJAZ. Is this got the? This is wired and wireless gaming. That was. I'm just shopping now. I'm just doing a podcast. I'm shopping for gaming mice. I'm starting to like this AJAZ AJ199, even though there's no reviews for it. Can I buy it on Amazon? It's on Amazon. $60, 30 ratings, 5-star rating, 83%. Not bad. Wireless gaming mouse. I don't want it to be wireless though. I want it to be wired. They give you the option to put on the honeycomb back on there. It's fucking honeycomb shit. Man, it's so weird how a company will do something and they think that they found some fucking holy grail and it turns out just to be a toilet bowl. Servo, what kind of mouse you use? I don't know if you play games at all, Servo, but I am curious into what kind of mouse you use. What kind of mouse do you use? Give me a call at 917-719-5923 and let me know what you're playing with. G403? Was that Logitech? G403. Oh, the Hero? Yeah. It's not bad. Another thing I don't like on these mice is branding. I don't know if fucking a big G on there. Razer has, actually, I think I'm gonna return that Razer mouse. Just that Hydra fucking triangle thing. Really, I don't like it. The wired one, the 402. Okay, all right. That looks almost exactly like the fucking one that I got here. Yeah, that's not bad. The furry, you got the furry. Well, everybody, what kind of mouse do you use? Now you know about our mouse. Right now, I'm using the most janky bullshit because, well, I actually bought this for the podcast because it's a silent mouse. Because you don't want to, if you're doing a podcast and you're clicking around, you don't want your mouse to be clicking. Another thing, you don't want your keyboard to be clicking around. This keyboard doesn't make a lot of noise, but oh boy, it just, as soon as you hit the key, it types it in, it springs back, it feels good. It was expensive as fuck. Very expensive keyboard. Also, I like the smaller ones. This doesn't have the numpad on there. I don't like them too small. I went for like I forget how many keys it is, but the smallest amount of keys. But I need the I need like the arrow. I need some more keys than just fucking nothing on there. There's a lot of really good hardware out there these days. There's just too much. And it's not like you could go to a store and try it out. Like you can't go to Best Buy and try out every fucking mouse that's I've been cursing so much tonight. I'm so sorry. If there's any kids watching, fucking just means it's like a blanket, okay? It's a blanket for retards. And that's what I'm talking about. Well, place your bets when I get banned. Dr. Dr. Brierner? Oh shit, everybody's waking up. What's going on? Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. Getting close to the end of the show here. It's 1:35 in the fucking morning. 1:39. I don't know. Yeah, sure. Late night warriors still up. Y'all impress me. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, late night fires. I got so much. It seems like there's an endless pile. You just gotta keep trying to fucking dig through. It's so annoying. It's very annoying. I guess it's better than not having a pile. I guess having a pile to dig through is better than not having a pile. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I like having a pile to dig through. But boy, oh boy, it'd be nice to have no pile there. Oh, we gotta talk about some stuff here. Let's see. Should we talk about Julian Assange, Madam Web, or True Detective? All right, let's talk about True Detective really quick. Going with that one. Season 4 just came out. It was Night Country. Right. True Detective season 1 I thought was great. I loved it. I don't think I really understood it while I was watching it. It seemed mystical and magical, but it was just a weird hillbilly fucking sex trafficking organization or something. But that was like, and it's a cool story, it's good acting, it was interesting, it kept you going. I remember it being really good. That shit's old as fuck. Season 2, was that the one? That was the one with was season 2 with the guy from the phone booth? True Detective season 2. All right. Season 2 I didn't bother watching at all. Season 3 is season 3 with the guy from phone booth? No, it was season 2. Season 2 was the guy from the phone booth. How come I type in True Detective season 2 and Google AI is just showing me the season 3 guy? All right, so season 2 probably sucked. I only saw a couple clips from it, and the couple of clips I saw from it were funny, but no way in fuck hell would I ever watch that whole show. Watching Mr. Phone Booth guy slapping his fat son around because somebody at school stole his shoes, and then he beats up the dad. That was, mwah. That scene will stick with me forever. But the rest of the show is probably garbage. I didn't even watch it. Season 3, I didn't even bother with. Season 4, I watched. It's over. It's annoying. It's what's her face is in it? Fucking Contact lady's in it. Who's good? She's good. I like the way she says fucker. She's like fucker. She always fucker. Jodie Foster. She's like fucker. Get out of here, fucker. It was like 6 episodes long, I think. At episode 5, when I found out that episode 6 was the last episode, I was like, this show's gonna suck. There was I wasn't a big fan. It was interesting while I was watching it. Like I was like, I wonder where they're going with this. They were stealing shit from season 1. They were putting season 1 stuff into the show, and apparently the season 1 showrunner was very upset about it. I think I didn't really read the article. Let's see. Is this here? Is this the article right here? Let me see if this works. Close that shit. Get out of here. Fuck you. True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto creates Instagram post for trolling support infighting about season 4 criticism. I don't know. Was this guy dealing? Was he the person that did season 1? Nick Piliato. Nick Piliato. Okay, yeah, that's him. He did season 1. Let's go on with this. Wait, there's a
True Detective creator Nick Pizzolatto creates Instagram post for trolling/support/infighting about HBO series amid season 4 criticism backlash.
this AI is better than the last AI. This one sounds pretty good.
Nick Pizzolatto, creator of the True Detective franchise, has been vocal about his distaste for season 4 of the HBO drama that stars Jodie Foster and Callie Reese. Although Pizzolatto is credited as executive producer for the 4th season, he was not involved with the series that Issa Lopez wrote, executive produced.
This is bullshit. There's no way an executive producer didn't know what was going on. All right, I don't know where this story is going. I thought he was upset that they were stealing stuff from season 1 for season 4, but now he's defending season 4 by saying that if you don't like it, you're a misogynist. All right. Who gives a fuck? People are making the show just wasn't good. Like, I don't care that there was female leads or group of fucking whatever females that were the heroes, or I don't care if men were looked down upon in the show. When a show sucks, it sucks because of the writing. It doesn't suck because there's women or men or they were white or they were black or they were Asian. It just sucks because it sucked. Now the show just sucked because A, you stole from season 1 and it had really nothing to do with season 1. B, you had a whole bunch of mysterious, like, woo, it was all woo-woo bullshit that didn't even mean anything, even though you were showing it like it meant something. There was so many things that you did in the show that didn't, like, the polar bear and the fucking, was it Danvers kid? We don't even know what happened to her kid. Oh, there was maybe a car accident. We don't know. While I was watching the show, I didn't know who was related to whose family was whose family, who is whose friend, who I didn't know the relationship between any of the fucking people in the show. Nor can I say I even cared. The young police officer dude, I forget his name, the relationship he had with his wife pissed me fucking off. It was really made me mad. I don't know if you saw the show. If you didn't see the show, this is probably just boring for you, but if you saw the show, the young police dude, I thought he was a decent actor and I enjoyed his role, but then this small town in Alaska has a murder mystery. Woo! And it was probably the first murder mystery that they've ever fucking had. Woo! And this one police guy had to work late for a month. And this caused a problem with his wife. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Wow. Who gives a fuck? Okay, look. This woman was giving this guy so much grief for working hard for a month. Sure, it was December. Sure, there was Christmas and New Year's involved. But it was one fucking month of his entire fucking life that he had to stay at work late, and you almost divorced the dude. That was the worst fucking story, plotline, arc I've ever seen in any show. It made me upset, physically ill. I puked into my popcorn. The intro song by Billie Eilish, I had to skip it. Thank God there's a skip button. Because if I had to listen to that every week, I'd hate myself. I like the song. I do 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 do. But I've heard it. I don't need to hear it every week. What else didn't I like? There was they tried to make it seem very mystical, magical. Turned out to be none of that shit. It was just a regular story. They give it all to you right away. And then they add all that mystical, magical shit. But the mystical, magical shit doesn't go anywhere really. There's a lot of just bullshit, blah blah blah. And then there's the unexplained tongue, which is never explained. I don't like stories that just put shit in there and they don't explain it. The tongue, you get half of the story. You understand why the tongue was taken, but you don't ever get why the tongue was put back, nor why do you get the tongue left a mark that it was. Season 1 did mystical nice. Season 1 did mystical. We're going to just say words. We're not going to really show you anything magical and mystical. We're not going to just say, here's some magic, but we're not going to explain that weird fucking magic. It was just like, here's some magical, mystical words. Life is weird. Figure it out. That's great. But when there's like fucking... It just pissed me off. I'd give it a 6 out of 10. Like, I watched it. I didn't hate it while I was watching it. When I learned that episode 6 was the last episode, then I got mad. And then I just hated it. But, yeah, C-Dubs, I'm sorry. It's talking about True Detective. Who gives a fuck about it? Something that happened to me. And now I'm making it happen to you. Have you seen anything, C-Dubs? What do you watch, C-Dubs? Have you seen anything recently that you enjoyed? Or hated? (1883) Is that the boat show? No, 1883 is not the boat show. It's a Western. Huh. Maybe I'll watch it. This is good. Do you recommend it? It's got decent reviews. TV Guide gave it a 69. I like that. There's some show about it, like a triangle show, Netflix. On a boat. I think there was a year on there. 1899. That was called 1899. 1883. Okay, I saw 1899. I thought it was good. 1883. I'll watch it. You cried? Fucking pussy. No. Yeah, I wouldn't watch Yellowstone. This looks actually... this looks pretty good. 1883. I'll put this on my list of things to talk about. Next week, tune in to Think the Rat Radio and learn what I thought about 1883. But while you wait, just don't forget that shit's Limitless by Eminem Nielsen. All the music you can find on SoundCloud. It's all CC by 3.0. We'll be right back. Fucking Danvers. Fuckers. You influenced me, C-Dubs. 1883. You should get paid. I hate what I become. When I search for things, I put Reddit in the fucking search queue now. This is not good. If I'm looking for help with something, I'll be like, I'm looking for a new mouse. Reddit. So then I look at all the people in the Reddits are saying. It gives you a good insight. You still have to go deeper than that. You have to because you can't just fucking rely on that shit. Fucking. There's no truth. Truth is fluid. And motherfuckers will take advantage of you. Well, I just asked you about 1883 there, C-dubs. I'm checking it out. It better be good. If I'm not crying, I ain't lying if I ain't crying or some shit. What's this?
So that I must have known that they were lolicon and saved them because.
Do you need to know something is lolicon for it to be immoral? I mean, okay, he's establishing that it's immoral to consume.
Yeah,
it,
I don't
right?
think it's immoral to consume lolly. Do you?
I'm trying to think.
Consume lolly. I've seen lolly stuff. I've seen, I guess, well-crafted shit. It's not like I go out looking for it, but I've definitely seen it on No Agenda Social. Would I save it? No. If somebody else saved it, would I care? Why would they be telling me that they saved that anyway? What am I listening to here?
I don't. Well, I want to know what the best. Is it immoral to consume it? Like seek it out?
Do you think it's immoral to consume lolicon?
If you're looking for it, it's a little fucking weird. Why are you looking for it? Because that's your if lolly is your fetish of choice, that is immoral. If you make it, so is it immoral to, how about the creators? Instead of consuming, how about the creators? Are they getting paid to create, to draw art of underage people in sexual situations? Is that immoral? Who cares? Is it illegal? It's not illegal. It shouldn't be illegal. Fucking weird. I wouldn't want you to. I hope you're ghostwriting that shit or doing it under like a different name. I hope you're not talking about it at Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, Grandma, I draw this 4-year-old boy getting torn apart by a bull, like a literal bull, because hey, why not? You draw some fucked up shit. That's the weird thing, because it still takes talent to draw something well. These people have talent, and they're using their talent to draw something fucked up. They might just be doing it as a joke. Who gives a fuck?
At the end of the day, I have to say it's drawings. So no, I don't think you can ever make any argument that, people will try to make the argument that, well, a drawing is going to encourage people to do certain things. Well, but I think there's so many steps in between it that I can't go, well, the guy who made it, I can't say he's immoral. I can't say the guy who consumes it is immoral. I can say the guy who sees it and then takes action is immoral, and I think that's totally reasonable.
Yeah. I agree with Vito.
Vosh is saying that looking at it, consuming it is immoral, right? He's saying that creating it is immoral.
I think before he said that it has some relationship to your actual feelings about you.
I think creating and consuming it is fucking weird, and to admit it out in public is fucking weird. But people have a lot of weird fetishes. I know drawings of underage people. That's just a weird. That's borderline. You're gonna get murdered in jail, which I understand. But some people have like maybe some dude likes to draw pictures of a dude sticking fucking Reese's Pieces up his asshole or some shit. I don't know why he's drawing it. Let's say everybody's of age. Don't talk about it. Don't put your name behind it. Don't say, hey, this is my full name and address, and I'm drawing some dude sticking Reese's Pieces up his asshole. And if you're looking at it, don't say you're looking at it. Don't say I have a folder full of this guy's art with some dude sticking Reese's up his asshole. Furries do it for the money, but they also do it for other reasons too. They could draw, well, if they do it for the money, they could draw anything with gigantic titties. They could draw fucking George Bush with big titties. I don't know, whatever. Let's see where Vito and this other guy goes. This other guy looks a little weird. Who is this dude? Kino?
Children.
But even if that's the case, that means your actual, if we're making the argument that your feelings towards children are the immorality, that still does not have anything to do with the creation or the looking at of a thing. Now, if you're saying it's indicative of a person who may be morally compromised,
I don't know
is
if
that what he's arguing?
I don't know if he thinks pedophiles inherently are morally compromised.
Jacob says Vito makes it so hard for him to beat the allegation. I'm not beating the allegations. I don't care anymore. People can say whatever the fuck they want. This is the internet.
Vito is he murdered Jesus. Just because you watch a man stick Reese's Pieces up his asshole doesn't mean you are going to stick Reese's Pieces up your ass or do it to somebody else unwillingly. Consumption and creation is not a problem. There's video games being created where you murder people graphically. There's people creating murder of people graphically. There's millions, probably billions of people playing graphical murder simulations. As long as you're not going out there murdering people, I don't see why it's a problem. I don't know. It's a very strange subject. Let's not talk about lolly, which is, I've seen it. I don't consume it. Let's bring it to something else that's also disturbing. Gore. How about gore? I will find a gore thread and I will go through a gore thread. And it will make me feel horrible about existence. But I will never tear the face off of somebody that has wronged my familia. Yes, Tipper and Al Gore. I love watching them two bang. And why can't I have an AI where I can represent Tipper and Al Gore having sex? That's fucking weird. Servo, you do have a point where the more niche it is, the more people will pay. And that thought is strange because how do you know? I guess you could always just like do a fetish and Reddit, and then you'll find things that people have a fetish for. Then you could start creating it, and they'll fucking come to you like flies on shit. Maybe I'm in the wrong business. Maybe I should look up like fetish podcasts and then do a different name and make a Patreon. Is this show over? Am I canceled yet? It's 2:00 in the morning. I know some. Well, there's also artists that do like those, just like filthy magazines and stuff. Those French guys, they make the comic book porno. I know a few artists that were like, when I get older, I just want to fucking just make some porn comics under a pseudonym, make money. Maybe I'll even do it in my own name. But that's just, that's what people do. All right, this show is fucking over. There's other things I wanted to talk about. I could talk for hours about bullshit. I'm excited about Lego coming out with D&D bullshit. I think that's cool. Never understood why there was no D&D minifigs. Well, I guess there's mages and wizards, and that's dumb. Let's see. What else is there? Talked about the True Detective. We talked about scientists. So I'm going to. Okay, let's do a little diversion. I bought a ticket to go to PAX East. It's in Boston from March fucking Wednesday till Thursday, the 20s. Wednesday till Sunday, or Thursday till Sunday. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be all fucked up. I was there last year. A couple people messaged me saying, "Hey, I'm here. Where are you?" But I was so intoxicated. I was like, "I'm not coming to meet you, weird dude," because I'm intoxicated right now. And you're gonna be like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I'm gonna be fucking staring at a wall. Maybe I have a problem. But yeah, I bought a ticket for that. And then right after I bought the ticket for that, I dropped my phone. I'm a big fan of the Pixel phones. They're cheap as shit. And they're mostly up to date with security. So I use Pixel. I got a 6A. As soon as I bought the ticket, I dropped my phone in the shower. It was 100% submerged underwater. A couple inches for a couple seconds. I was like, oh, fuck. Now I'm going to have to. But then I took the phone out of these phones today, you could put them in water for probably 30 minutes until they break. I got a warning saying don't plug it in. There's something in the USB slot. And I was like, well, fuck no, I'm not charging this shit. I didn't want to turn it off or on. I didn't want to change any current flow changes or any of that shit. I just let it sit. And then I got a message saying, hey, your USB port is clear. You're good to go. I'm like, wow. These phones today are magical. Servo, you don't even have to do that no more. If your phone is a year or two old and it's from a decent company, you could take that shit, drop it in the toilet, flush the toilet, take the phone out of the toilet, wait like an hour, and you're good to go. My phone is not in the shower. It was above the shower. My glasses also fell into the shower as well. They didn't break. Thank goodness. And I was moving my fucking arms. Sometimes you just fucking smack shit. Shit gets smacked. But there's this Business Insider article from February 20th, 2024. Business Insider. Tech, don't drop your damp iPhone in a bowl of rice, Apple says. Let's read this article. I picked this article out because it happened to me. I wonder what they say. Let's see what they say. A Pixel 4? I had a Pixel 4a, I think. But the screen... I'm mostly sure the screen broke on my 4a. Did I have a Pixel 4a? I had the OnePlus. Then my OnePlus broke, and then I think this might be my phone after the OnePlus. Either way, have you ever been told to put your iPhone in a bowl of fucking rice? No, you throw that shit in the garbage. All right, they say don't put it in rice because rice can get stuck in there. Don't stick shit in there because it gets stuck in there, of course. Yeah, let's just say you just leave your phone out. Just don't fucking do anything. If your phone falls in water, just don't do anything. Don't charge it. Man, Servo. Cheers to you, buddy. 100% on the same level as you. Yes, take it out of the water. Yes, if you drop your phone in the toilet, take it out. Don't do anything. Just put it to the side. Wait a couple hours. You're good to go. If it's broken after that, you're fucked. If it's not, you're good. And that's the end. That's the end of the story. Drink the water. C-dubs. I'm talking about toilet water. You don't drink the fucking toilet water. All right, look. Okay, we're getting out of here. We're getting deep in the weeds here. I do want to see what this article is. Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna read one more article. Live Science. We have a science article here. This is gonna be a good one. 21 hours ago. First ever documented evidence of a fungus suspected to be a Massinia species growing on the body of a seemingly healthy frog. There is a frog and there is a mushroom growing off of the fucking frog. Humanity's over, man. Mushrooms are going to take over. We're done. Good game. All hail the mushroom. Mario is my personal Jesus. Ignacia. Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week. I'll do the art soon. We're uploading all the fucking shit. Is this from Mexico too? Why not? I love you guys.
Someone to hear your prayer.
Well, when I see 5 weirdos dressed in togas stabbing a guy in the middle of the park in full view of 100 people, I shoot the bastards. That's my policy.
That was a Shakespeare in the Park production of Julius Caesar, you moron.
Stop killing animals! Rats have rights! Buy on veggies! Rats have rights!
You'd think using a fucking Naked Gun clip, I would have remembered Leslie Nielsen's fucking name.